I'm John Hinkle, Senior Pastor of First Presbyterian Church here in downtown Murfreesboro on the corner of College and Spring. This is your Monday morning wake-up call. Well, I hope you had a great Pentecost weekend. I know Pentecost Sunday, from everything I heard, people, really were thankful of being reminded again why the church is so important in our lives as we continue to walk with Jesus into this world. But we want to now shift gears. Next Sunday is Trinity Sunday, so that's always fun. But we're shifting gears and just kind of telling you what's going on here at First Presbyterian Church this week. This morning at 11 a.m. we will have the funeral for the Reverend Dr. Jimmy Lancaster. Jimmy was a faithful Presbyterian minister for many years, served faithfully in Texas and then at Westminster Church in Hot Springs, Arkansas, and then ended his career as being the executive presbyter of the Presbytery of the Mid-South. And then when in retirement, he and Jill moved to Murfreesboro and have called First Presbyterian Church their home. I know some of you, in talking, you go, well, it's hard to place him. Well, that's because the minute Jimmy got here, he was asked to do an interim at Pre-Select Presbyterian Church. And when he finished that interim, he was asked to work with the McMinnville Church. And then, lo and behold, we had COVID, which extended that stay. Let's just say there was no stop with Jimmy, even in retirement. But our thoughts and prayers go out to Jimmy's family, and especially to his wife, Jill, who will continue to call First Presbyterian Church her home. Many of you said you wanted an update on our Nicaraguan team. They finally got home yesterday. About the time the sermon was finishing up, I think they were leaving the airplane and getting into the terminal. Let me just say this. Mission trips are always an adventure. You never know what is going to happen. So you got to really be flexible, and you got to be really connected to your team. And everything I heard, every single one of our young people would have made you proud. Their parents too, but especially our young people. I have just gotten word from several adults who went on that trip who just talked about what a wonderful trip it was, how great our young people were, and especially showing the love of Jesus Christ to the world, and especially to our friends and family in Nicaragua working with Young Life. Just, you would have been proud. But where you really would have been proud was in that over 12-hour delay leaving Managua. They were well behaved. They were well mannered. They represented this congregation. They were living out the purpose of our church, to know Christ and to make Christ known. So welcome home. We're glad you're home. We look forward to hearing about your ventures. We still need volunteers for Project Transformation that's taking place in July. We have heard from a few of you who had a difficult time kind of navigating their little portal to volunteer. If that is your case, do not hesitate to call the church office. We'll help you and walk you through everything, and by the time we're through, you'll be set and ready to go. Last but not least, end of the year giving. As many of you know, many years ago, First Presbyterian Church moved from an end of the year calendar financially to a physical calendar. And so our calendar year ends at the end of June. So we would prayerfully ask, I'm not going to say beg, but prayerfully ask that if you could fulfill your pledge by the end of June, that would help us out. We are in pretty good shape, but that could change. When I say that could change, if everybody fulfilled their pledge by the end of June, we're in good shape. And so we would just ask that you prayerfully consider how you are giving to First Presbyterian Church, your time, your talent, and your tithe. And we thank you in advance for all that you have ever done for First Presbyterian Church. So that's it. That's your Monday morning wake-up call. Lots going on. It's just kind of like I said, it's not that the summer is less busy. We're just a different busy. So we hope everybody has a great week. If you need me for any reason, please give me a call.